Shalom, peace, love. This is Brother Jawanza Israel. I come to you again. Just want to on the topic of judgment. I pray and I hope that peace and love finds you and you find it. All those going through hardship, suffering, I pray for you. There's something better for us. There's something better on the other side in the next realm. In the heavenly realm, the celestial realm, it has to be, because on this side, life is so brutal, so hard at times. And the way they have everything set up, nobody cares about nobody. People pretend that they do, but ultimately, for the most part, people don't care. You have a few good souls that actually do genuinely care, but a lot of times they in a minimal position to help. But most of the time we looking down on people. People are looking down upon others, looking down on the homeless. Do you think anybody wants to be homeless? Do you think anybody wants to be on the street or going place to place? That's one of the worst scenarios that a human being or even can be in. Even a domestic animal don't want to be homeless. And I have so much compassion for people going through that circumstance. And I pray with everything in me that the Most High brings you out of that. If you're going through that, prevents you from going through that, and gives you the strength and the peace to get through that. With what I'm going through spiritually, physically, mentally, I just live day to day and moment to moment. I don't think far down the line because I don't know, what's going to happen. I'm thankful for any moment of peace that I get. But saying that, I still want to take time to address things that I've been put on my spirit to say. And the Bible says, judge not lest ye be judged. Why do you look at a speck of sawdust in your neighbor's eye when it's a whole plank in yours? When you point your finger at somebody, your thumb is pointing back at you. So it's like, why do we do that? Why do people do that? Some of that's human nature, but most of that is just learned. That's ego and learned behavior. And we got some nerve. People are out here suffering, and we don't give it a second thought a lot of times until something happens to us. So before something happens to you, do the best you can to help others, give back. Even small things, even if it's just one person, at least you know that you're helping somebody. Stop looking down upon others. Don't look down upon someone who's sick or got an illness and say, man, I'm glad that ain't me. Or I wonder what they did, why they ain't got their leg fixed, or why. Listen, this so-called health care system is broke. It's a broken system. They go through the motions, but for the most part, if you're not the right color in their eyes, if you don't have the right amount of money, the right insurance, or sometimes even if you have all of that, you probably not going to get much help. It's going to go through the motions of like you being helped. You're going to have appointments and different things, but ultimately, if you have anything that's serious, the likelihood that they going to get to the bottom of it and really help you or try to save you in some way it's probably less than likely. Anything can happen. It happens sometime, but I'm sure for every time that it happens, it's thousands of cases that it don't happen. People are just being thrown any type of drug, stuff they don't even need, or even if it's for their condition, it's not really helping their condition, it's just masking a condition. It's like a band-aid. And people just won't help. People just want to be healed. And I kind of knew this, but until you personally start going through some things, it gives you a whole different light to how things are, a whole different level of compassion, empathy for people. So stop judging people, stop being so harsh on people, and stop going through life as if nothing matters, because everybody's going to come to a point where they need somebody else. Everybody's going to come to a point where they have to lean on and they need the help of the Creator, the help of the angels. Everybody going to come to that point. We need to come together and love on each other. There needs to be more love in the world. There's so much chaos and craziness that really the love and the love of the Most High, that's all we got out here. Because all the other stuff is just facade. It's just something to pass the time, and it really don't mean nothing. When you see somebody homeless, don't say, oh, I'm not giving them nothing. Don't make an excuse. If you don't want to help somebody, be honest and say, I'm just a person, I don't want to help nobody. Or I'm just wicked. I don't care about others. Or just say that. I'd rather somebody tell the truth than try to make an excuse. Oh, they just gonna go buy drugs. Oh, they gonna go get some cigarettes or some liquor. You don't say that when you buy your cigarettes and liquor. So I would think that somebody that's homeless, somebody that has to bear all the weather conditions no matter what, bugs, mice, rats, police messing with them, other people messing with them, people talking down on them, looking. If anybody deserves something to drink, it would be them, right? But you don't even know what that brother or sister is going to buy. You just saying something as an excuse to not help them. But you're supposed to do unto others as you would have done to you. So if you was in that position, I'm sure 1,000% that you would want somebody to help you. If somebody is sick, don't look down on them. Just see what you can do to comfort them, pray for them, help them, see what you can do. Do they need any money? 10, 20, 30, $40 will go a long way for somebody if multiple people pitch in, and that's nothing. You will spend that on chicken wings. You will spend that on weed. You might even lose that, don't even know where that little $20 went in the first place. So it really don't mean nothing. And then some people are doing some things that's making money so fast that $20, that's nothing. You could give somebody $200 or $300, maybe even $2,000, because you getting it in suspicious ways anyway. That's all I say. So it's like, what difference do it make? At least if you're gonna be doing something wrong, do something right at the same time in the process. That might just save you. Like the tale of Robin Hood, and that's just a story, but I'm just saying it came from somewhere. The case of, if you are doing something that you not supposed to be doing, so-called stealing or something like that, if you giving back to people, that might be what the Most High look upon you and say, well, hey, okay, the person not doing nothing that wrong in my eyes because they actually trying to help people or something. So I'm not going to send them to jail. I'm not going to let this sickness befall them. I'm just going to get them to stop doing what they doing, but I'm not going to let the worst case scenario happen to them because they not doing it necessarily out of greed. They doing it because they want to help somebody. There's people out here that don't got clean water by design. It's a lot of people that's out here sick. Satan is on and batting for a lot of our spirits, and we're trying to fight that off. Praying, fasting, meditating, trying to do whatever you can to fight off this wickedness. Satan attacks you in different ways. It's not always like no movie, The Exorcist or nothing like that. Sometimes it's just putting different fears on your mind, sickness, worry, doubt, and that stuff can eat you alive. Especially if you can't find no way out, or if you think you can't find no way out. So I'm just asking, and I make these videos just for therapy for myself, but also it's a lot of people going through a lot of things, and I'm just saying, hold on. Just hold on as much as you can. Fight, pray, meditate, find other things to do, help somebody. Go talk to somebody else make a video, play some board games, play a video game, read a book, anything you can do positive to take your mind off of it. I know I'm going through it. I've been there. Sometimes it's the point you don't care about the food, you don't care about the TV, you don't care about none of that stuff. But it's something that brings you peace, and find that and hold on to that, and hold on to the Creator, the Most High God, and hold on to the angels and your ancestors, because you're not alone. It's other people going through it, and beyond that, even when people don't overstand you, the angels, the ancestors, the Creator definitely overstand you and definitely walking with you, even if you don't think that they are, because the Creator made you, so He's not going to abandon you, even if you think He abandoned you. The Creator's right there with you. And I think sometimes the Creator just seeing what we gonna do, seeing if we could keep our faith, seeing if we gonna, which way we gonna go in our thoughts. Are we gonna reject Him? Are we gonna reject righteousness? Are we gonna go into wickedness, total despair? And even if we do, whatever we do, the Creator is there. If you go into despair, the Most High can bring you out. Even if you don't get out of despair and you check out, you transition, you still going back to the Creator. So the Creator is still never leaving you. It's scary because in our culture, the way everything has went, we don't understand the death process, the transition process like we should. And since we don't understand that the way we should, we have a negative connotation of it. We look at, the transition as so tragic. But just like life coming into the world, you have to go out. It's not as simple. I'm not making it seem like it's simple. I'm not trying to say, oh yeah, I have it figured out. Of course it's scary. But I'm trying to get to a point, and you got to get to a point where it's no point of being scared of something that's inevitable. That's just like saying, I'm scared to breathe, or I'm scared to walk. It's like, you got to do it. So there's no point in being scared. Because whether you scared or not, it's going to happen. So I just want to leave y'all with that, man. Stop being so judgmental. Pray. Focus. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. Please stop looking down on people. That's wrong. And mocking people, even if you think you doing well, you're not acknowledging the Creator. You mocking people, you looking down on people because you got something, they got something. You're gonna be humbled at some point. Whether it's now, whether it's a little bit later, whether it's when you old, and for some in the next life. And this life is short, so the next form of existence is eternal. It goes on and on and on. And I wouldn't want to trade a certain behavior, acting a certain way now, and I get to act a certain way for 20, 30, 40 years, but then I got to pay for all eternity. I got to go through multiple lives, or I got to be trapped in a realm of wickedness and torture. I got to go through other lives, come back again and suffer, or my generations got to suffer for behavior that I did when I could have just been humble. I could have been righteous. It's hard, but it's not that hard. It's easy for some to do wickedness because I guess that's just what's in their spirit. But we gonna all fall short, but you could try. You can try to do your best. You could try to be righteous. Because effort goes a long way with the Most High. The Creator already know y'all know you're not gonna be perfect. So that's not even really expected. It's just expected for you to do your best, acknowledge Him, and try to help others be good, have goodness. But y'all willing, I'll come to you again. Until next time, it's Brother Jawanza Yisrael, leaving you with something that was put on my spirit, wishing you peace, joy, and love. Thank you for your time. Shalom.